Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to transform myself into Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So stay tuned if you want to see me go from this to this. And let's get started.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper.
So like last video, Sleeping Beauty, I will also be doing a lot of fun facts specifically about Belle. So the movie Beauty and the Beast came out in November 22nd of 1991. And Beauty and the Beast honestly really kicked off Disney Renaissance. A lot of people believe that the Disney Renaissance took place during the 90s. It started, some people say it ended with The Hunchback of Notre Dame. However, I love that movie, but a lot of people said that that movie was really dark. Another fun fact about Belle is she is one of the only princesses, one of the few princesses I should say, to be in her 20s. The princesses before her were a lot younger. For example, Snow White was 14 in the movie. I know guys, it's crazy. She's 14 and she sings songs about finding a prince and then she runs away with one. But anywho, we're talking about Belle today. So yes, she's one of the few princesses specifically at the time to be in her 20s. Another thing I love is I'm obsessed with the movie and the book Little Women. I like the original movie the best. I have not seen the newer adaptation of it, but I've heard it's quite good. But Belle is actually supposed to be inspired by the characters in the book Little Women. That's why she loves to read so much. They really focus on her intellect and how she stands up for herself. She cares about her father. You know, she was one of the first princesses to not just like run away with the first man she saw. I mean, and good thing she didn't, because otherwise she'd be married to Gaston.
Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge, my latest kill roasting on the fire, and my little wife massaging my feet while the little ones play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle. Strapping boys like me.
He was kind of a creep, you know? Yeah, I mean, good thing she didn't run away with him, because, I mean, he totally wanted to lock her father up in a loony bin. Like, bruh, that's not exactly how you get the girl, okay, Gaston? Get it together. Today, my foundation is just not blending. It's not having it. I just cleaned this brush. I cleaned all my sponges. I'm ready to go today. I primed. You did everything you're supposed to do. Well, why aren't you working? You're like, I followed the rules. I did not know until like, I'm ashamed to admit how recently that you're supposed to like wet your sponges before using them so the product doesn't all absorb. Okay, let's go on with more fun facts while we do our makeup, shall we? As I powder. So Mrs. Potts, she's the teapot, I mean, in case you didn't know by the name, was originally supposed to be named Miss Chamomile, you know, like chamomile tea, instead of Mrs. Potts. Chamomile tea is like a really soothing herbal tea. They want to name it after a tea after all, since she's a teapot. But then they realized that this is a kid's movie and a lot of kids can't pronounce chamomile. So they're like, we're just gonna name her Mrs. Potts. That's easy to pronounce and it's still soothing and cute. So now moving on to contour. I'm actually gonna use my Hoola bronzer today because it's been a minute. So you know, in the beginning scene, Belle is singing a song, and then the name of that song that her and all the villagers are singing is actually called Belle.
It's a quiet village.
And throughout that scene, she is the only one who was wearing blue. And that was a conscious decision just to make her stand out, seem more odd. I don't know why they thought blue is just like so odd, but they did. By the way, today's look is going to be based upon the yellow dress, even though as per usual, she doesn't wear that one that much. Just for the ballroom scene and at the end. Oh, this is really powdery. Another cool thing I love about Belle is in the parks. She actually is one of the few princesses who can be found in both her dresses. So if you meet her, I'm talking about specifically Disney World, by the way. So if you meet her in the France Pavilion at Epcot, she is typically wearing her blue dress. However, now you can also meet her during story times with Belle, and that's actually one of the few places that you can do a meet and greet with her wearing her yellow dress. Other than that, if you want to meet Belle wearing her yellow dress, you have to make a reservation at a restaurant. The restaurants that she's at is Akershus, which is the Norwegian restaurant in Norway. She's also, I think, typically at Cinderella's Royal Table is another spot she can be found. That's another place where you can meet her in the yellow dress. A good place to meet princesses is during character breakfasts or dinners, all that jazz. And yes, even as a full-grown adult, I wait in line and I meet these people, okay? And my husband makes fun of me, but I don't care, okay? That's why I love Disney. I'm a huge Disney nerd, and I will probably still be going to Disney until I die. So, and I will still wait in line for the characters. We actually went to Disney for our honeymoon, and he's like, okay, you get to meet one character. I will wait in a line for one character, and I chose Anna and Elsa. He of course did not take a picture with me, but that's okay. I was just honestly content that he waited with me at all. Gonna blend out all of this powder and whatnot with my powder brush. Yes, I am using my new powder brush that I got from BoxyCharm. I will link that video above and below if you want to check that out. The thing I also love about Belle is she's very natural. Like she's not super dolled up. And another fun fact about Beauty and the Beast is that final scene actually reused animation from the end scene in Sleeping Beauty. So like that whole like dancing, flowing away thing, that's reused animation from Sleeping Beauty. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids because next is my favorite part, eyeshadow, of course. Like none of my makeup is working today. I have so much creasing. Things are not blending. Is this what I get for cleaning my brushes and sponges? Like what is happening? So I'm actually using my Fall into Forest palette by Morphe today. Okay, this next fun fact. So technically the Beast who then becomes the prince, or the prince who then becomes the Beast becomes the prince, his name is never mentioned in the film, but many fans believe that his name is Prince Adam. Like that is kind of like the name that fans have given him. Never been proven by Disney at all. It's just kind of like a rumor that the Beast's real name is Adam, but it's never been confirmed from Disney or not, so who knows his real name. Now I'm gonna go in with Fortune on the outside, smoking it out. Beauty and the Beast was also the first film to win an Oscar, like the first animated film to win an Oscar. Now it happens all the time. Belle is also the second princess who isn't royal by birth. And then you're probably gonna ask me, well, then who's the first, Brooke? Well, that would be Cinderella, because Cinderella also marries into the royal family. She is also the first brunette princess because first Snow White has black raven hair. Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty are both blondes. Ariel is a redhead. And then we have Belle, who's a brunette. This using my Midnight Masquerade palette. I don't know why Disney palettes with Disney look. Coincidence? Maybe, probably not. And then I'm going to add a bit of Damsel. Gonna add a little bit of nutmeg, give it some orangey, and smoke that out, and then blend it into the crease and above the eyebrow. And then I'm also going to blend that on my lower lash line. But I'm leaving some space in my inner corner because I got plans for that. A fluffy-ish brush and blend this out. One of the reasons why I'm such a bad painter is because I blend it too much and then it all turns into mud. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's been kind of a rough few weeks. I was really upset about the whole Jenna Marbles video. It really affected me. Before I started this channel, I really didn't know too many YouTubers. I was not really big into watching YouTube videos. I mean, I would occasionally go on to watch, as a search engine, watch things like that I needed to. I didn't really subscribe to anyone. I wasn't really a fan of anyone except for Jenna Marbles. I started watching her when I was end of middle school. I watched her video, I want to say it was 2010. I watched her first ever video of how to trick people into thinking that you're attractive. And she was really the only YouTuber I kept up with. Obviously, when I got older, I kind of fell out of it, but I was still subscribed. And I would occasionally have binge watches. And I absolutely loved her. And all those videos that she addressed, I don't remember watching, to be honest. So yeah, so I saw that video and I was super bummed. I'm like, what do I even do? I was like, ugh, I love Jenna Marbles. I listened to her podcast. I love her and Julian. I remember when she was dating the other guy. Like, Jenna Marbles says, I've been a fan of hers for a really long time. So I was really sad to see her go, and I was really sad. 100% think that this cancel culture is extremely toxic. But with that being said, cancel culture is toxic, not the beauty community.
When I'm human again, only human again, poised and polished and gleaming with charm.
This is a sickening look. All jokes aside.
You've been dreaming just one dream nearly all your life. Hoping, scheming, just one theme. Will you be a wife? Will you be some He-Man's property? Good news, that He-Man's me.
I'm totally using this as a highlight. This is super pretty. Because I still think it needs more gold. I'm adding more gold to it. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I'm gonna go and do my eyebrows. I'll be back to do my lips on camera. And we'll see the finished look. So I went ahead and I did my eyebrows. I put on some false lashes. And now I'm just gonna do my lips. And I'm actually using Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel so bad because, like, I have all these makeup products, and by him, that I absolutely love and adore because it's just a really great formula. But it's like, am I a hypocrite for buying them and supporting him? I'm gonna go get ready. I'll be right back and we'll see the finished look.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her.